Thanks to the amazing folks over at Ameda City through the Predecessor Creators Guild, I've been given an opportunity to take a first look at Predecessor's upcoming patch, patch 1.4. This patch is absolutely massive and has some changes for every single hero in the game. It's also going to bring us our next Predecessor hero, Boris, who's going to be charging his way into Sanctuary. We got a lot to cover in this patch, so let's get to it. Tank frontline hero that people love to play in the off lane in Predecessor. The spicier Gideon players may play him in the jungle, although his most common role is the off lane. They've had a large suite of changes coming his way in patch 1.4. We're going to go over those in detail now. His passive Stoicism has been reworked, maintaining the deflect that it had in the previous patch. However, now it's going to get a new feature where Gideon will regenerate a portion of his max health per second, and he will gain 4 + 1 per level physical armor. Both of these are increased by 1% for every missing health Gideon has, and this benefit is going to be doubled when Gideon is under 50% HP. Meaning, Gideon will regenerate health and gain armor every second that he's losing health. So, Gideon players, rejoice. You'll be able to last a lot longer and troll people a lot longer. And everybody who's playing against Gideon, we can cry together. Gideon's primary ability, Make Way, has seen a couple of changes coming to this ability. The duration is no longer extended with hits on this ability. The base damage is come down early but has gone up late. And the scaling on the ability has increased as well. Most importantly, they have added a 4% physical armor shred per hit for a total of 32% over 5 seconds. So he's really going to be shredding through those matchups in lane. His Sacred Oath secondary ability has seen a couple of cool changes to it as well. It now has a 100% cleave to it, though the hits are coming down from 3 to 1. The attack range is up 75 for this attack, and the total physical power scaling is changed to bonus. The base damage is up late and the same as it was early. This ability also is going to have a change to its slow, which is now going to scale from 18 to 26%, whereas in previous patches, he slowed a fixed 13% across all ranks. The final change coming to this ability is a decrease in the cooldown across all ranks. I think the changes to this ability are pretty great, considering that it's now going to make Gideon even more sticky as he's able to slow his enemies more reliably and stay on them as he tears through their health bar. The next change is to his Assault the Gates alternate ability. This is his gap closer and or escape ability where he leaps to a targeted location. In this patch, they have changed the minimum leap duration about 50%, and they have changed the max leap duration down to 0.15 seconds. The radius of this ability is up 80, and they've extended the range of the ability by 150. They've also added a 30% decaying move speed over the next 2.5 seconds when he damages a hero with this ability. Again, this is going to be great for Gideon players because it's going to give him the ability to stick on his enemies and just stay that much closer to them as he attempts to tear through their health bar and take them off the field of Sanctuary. The final change coming to Gideon's kit is to his ultimate ability, Stoneforged Soul. They've now made it to where Gideon, should he so desire, can cast this ability in the air, and a quality of life change to the ability. They have made it to where enemies and allies no longer have collisions with the statue on the ground. Importantly, Gideon now removes any anti-heal on him prior to healing with this ability. To adjust for the significant heal he'll now get, they've lowered the healing scaling by 4% across all ranks, and they have lowered the healing multiplier by about 50%. A big change to this ability, though, is that they have increased the damage scaling by 100%. You heard that right, 100%. The cooldown has been adjusted as well, which has come down at 10 seconds at all ranks. Overall, I think this is a great change to Gideon. I think it's going to make him that much better at sticking on the enemies that he is fighting and It's going to make it even more painful when he dives into the air to crash down on top of you, dealing significant damage and gaining his entire health bar back. Let me know what you think about these changes that are coming to Gideon in the comments below, and whether you plan on playing him in patch 1.4.